Welcome to today's news. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Here are the latest trending news stories from across the globe. Let's dive into today's top headlines. Harris gains strong support among young women, poll shows. Kamala Harris launches new ad to win support from black men in Philadelphia. Trump attacks John Kelly after being called a fascist. Harris praises comments. Over 200 health experts warn Trump has malignant narcissism in open letter. Mayor Adams honors New York Liberty with key to the city after historic WNBA championship win. Governor Hochul announces 23 million sewer upgrade project in Tivoli. "46 people hospitalized for food poisoning after workplace meal in Maryland." Venezuelan opposition leaders honored with EU's top human rights award. Putin avoids denying North Korea sent soldiers to Russia amid Ukraine conflict. Imran Khan's wife Bushra Bibi released from prison after 9 months. Lionel Messi's salary in Miami surpassed 22 MLS teams' entire payrolls. And 4 arrested over racist abuse targeting Vinicius before Madrid derby. You were listening to headlines, now news in detail. A recent poll found that half of registered voters under 30 plan to vote for Vice President Kamala Harris, while about one-third support former President Donald Trump. The NBC News Stay Tuned Gen Z poll, conducted from October 10 to 21, revealed that among young voters likely to vote in the November election, Harris leads Trump by 20 points. 56% to 36% young women showed strong support for Harris, giving her a 33-point advantage over Trump, while young men were almost evenly divided. Issues like inflation, cost of living, and abortion were important to these voters. Women focused more on abortion, while men mentioned threats to democracy. Celebrity endorsements appeared to have little effect, with only 11% of Gen Z voters saying Taylor Swift's endorsement made them more likely to vote for Harris. Similarly, 17% said Elon Musk's support for Trump influenced their choice. The poll also showed that only 22% of young voters believe the country is on the right track and 77% feel it's headed in the wrong direction. These opinions have grown more negative since August. Vice President Kamala Harris released a new 30-second ad aiming to win over black men in Pennsylvania. The ad, titled "She Can Do It," features Duke, a Philadelphia resident, who praises Harris for her strength and empathy. He compared Harris to his aunt, calling her relatable and strong. "This November, I'm standing with Kamala," he said. The ad will be shown during NBA games, including Philadelphia 76ers broadcasts and the popular Inside the NBA show on TNT. Networks like BET, OWN, and VH1, popular with black viewers, will also air the ad. Harris's team is targeting persuadable voters in the ad, hoping to strengthen her support among black men. Polls showed that she had been trailing former President Donald Trump among men. So this ad is part of a larger 370 million campaign that began on Labor Day and will continue until Election Day. The ad first appeared last Sunday during the Philadelphia Eagles game streamed on Hulu. Harris's campaign is focusing on key voters in Pennsylvania, a state critical to the upcoming election. Former President Donald Trump harshly criticized his ex-chief of staff John Kelly after Kelly called him a fascist. Kelly, a retired Marine general, made these comments in a recent New York Times interview where he also said Trump praised Adolf Hitler during his time in the White House. Trump responded on his Truth Social account calling Kelly a degenerate and lowlife. He accused Kelly of making up stories due to Trump derangement syndrome. Kelly also told the Times that Trump would rule as a dictator if re-elected. Vice President Kamala Harris supported Kelly's comments during a CNN town hall, calling Trump's views deeply troubling and dangerous. Trump reacted angrily, claiming that Harris had compared him to Hitler. Kelly's statements sparked heated debates in the ongoing presidential race. Some Republicans dismissed his claims, while others, like former officials in Trump's administration, confirmed that Trump showed authoritarian tendencies. Trump also continued his attacks on Special Counsel Jack Smith, who is investigating Trump's actions related to the 2020 election. Trump said he would fire Smith if he wins the presidency again. More than 200 health professionals signed an open letter saying Donald Trump shows symptoms of malignant narcissism and is unfit for leadership. The letter, organized by an anti-Trump group called Anti-Psychopath Pact, was published in the New York Times. It warned that Trump's personality disorder poses a serious threat to democracy. The letter used criteria from the DSM-V, a manual for diagnosing mental disorders, to argue Trump meets the conditions for antisocial personality disorder. It claimed his behavior shows traits like lying, impulsivity, and a lack of remorse. The group argued that Trump's actions could endanger the safety of others and democracy itself. This open letter came just 2 weeks before the presidential election, with Vice President Kamala Harris calling Trump unstable earlier this month. The letter also suggested that Trump may be experiencing cognitive decline and called for a full neurological evaluation. Despite these claims, the American Psychiatric Association has said it's unethical to diagnose someone without a personal assessment. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. New York City Mayor Eric Adams awarded the key to the city to the New York Liberty, celebrating their victory as the 2024 Women's National Basketball Association champions. This marked the first championship win in the franchise's history. Earlier that day, a ticker tape parade celebrated the team's achievement, culminating in a ceremony at City Hall. Mayor Adams praised the Liberty, stating, "Keys to the city are for true champions like the New York Liberty, who made our city proud." He highlighted their impressive season, which included the best record in the league. Kia Clark, CEO of the Liberty, expressed gratitude, saying, "We are honored to accept this key to the city. This championship is for all our fans who supported us since 1997. Each of the 12 players, along with head coach Sandy Brontello and the team's board members, received keys to the city. In honor of the championship, several city buildings, including Brooklyn Borough Hall and the Manhattan Municipal Building, were lit up seafoam green. Governor Kathy Hochul announced the start of construction on a crucial $23 million sewer project in the village of Tivoli, led by the Dutchess County Water and Wastewater Authority. This initiative aims to modernize the village's aging sewer system, built in the 1930s, to ensure reliable wastewater services and protect the water quality of Stony Creek. Governor Hochul emphasized the importance of clean water access, stating, "My administration is committed to helping communities modernize their water infrastructure." The project will fully replace the wastewater treatment plant, including new treatment equipment and a modern disinfection system. An outdated pump station will also be upgraded with advanced equipment and remote monitoring capabilities. Funding for this vital project includes $8 million in state and federal grants, alongside $15 million in interest-free financing from the New York State Environmental Facilities Corporation. This investment is part of New York's broader efforts to enhance the water and sewer systems and reduce pollution. With support from the federal bipartisan infrastructure law, local communities will continue to receive essential resources for critical system improvements. Officials reported that 46 adults were hospitalized due to a foodborne illness outbreak in Maryland after sharing a meal prepared by a co-worker. The Howard County Fire and Rescue responded to the incident on Monday at around 3:45 p.m. at NAFCO Wholesale Seafood Distributors in Jessup, located about 15 miles southwest of Baltimore. The affected workers began feeling ill approximately 1 hour after consuming a noodle dish. All individuals were evaluated and taken to various local hospitals, but fortunately none were in critical condition. The Howard County Health Department, in collaboration with the Maryland Department of Health, launched an investigation to determine the source of the outbreak. Preliminary findings indicated that the illness stemmed from food prepared by an employee and shared among co-workers. As of now, the health department has not identified any additional cases linked to this incident and believes there is minimal risk to the wider community. All 46 hospitalized individuals have since been released. The parent company of NAFCO stated that the food responsible for the illness did not come from their facility and emphasized their commitment to health and safety standards. Now it's time for global updates. Venezuelan opposition leaders Maria Corina Machado and Edmundo Gonzalez received the European Parliament's Sakharov Prize for Freedom of Thought. This top human rights award recognized their efforts in fighting for freedom and democracy in Venezuela. Machado had been set to run against President Nicolas Maduro in the 2024 election, but was disqualified. Gonzalez then replaced her as the opposition candidate. The lead up to the election saw repression, including disqualifications, arrests, and human rights abuses. Machado went into hiding and Gonzalez sought asylum in Spain after a Venezuelan court issued an arrest warrant for him. European Parliament President Robert Metsola praised their courage, saying they upheld the values of justice and democracy. Gonzalez thanked Machado and the Venezuelan people, adding that the struggle for political change continues. The Sakharov Prize, created in 1988, honors those defending human rights and basic freedoms. Past winners have included Nelson Mandela and Malala Yousafzai. The prize will be officially presented in December in Strasbourg, France. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. Russian President Vladimir Putin did not directly deny reports that North Korea had sent soldiers to Russia. Speaking at the BRICS summit in Kazan, he said it was up to Moscow how it handled its defense ties with Pyongyang. The US had previously stated that North Korea had sent 3,000 troops to Russia, possibly for deployment in Ukraine. This move could challenge Ukraine, which faces manpower shortages in its ongoing war with Russia. When asked about satellite images showing possible North Korean troop movements, Putin responded vaguely, saying, "Images are a serious thing. If there are images, then they reflect something." He also accused the West of escalating the Ukraine war and claimed NATO officers were involved in Ukraine. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, attending his first meeting with Putin since 2022, called for just peace in Ukraine during the summit. However, he did not address the issue of North Korean troops. Putin emphasized that Russia's unity and spirit could not be defeated, criticizing the West for its strategic goals in Ukraine. Bushra Bibi, the wife of former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, was released from Adiala jail today, 9 months after being jailed alongside him. She had been imprisoned ahead of the February 2024 elections, convicted of graft and illegal marriage along with Khan. Khan claimed the charges were part of a campaign to push him out of the election race. The illegal marriage case was overturned on appeal and her graft conviction was suspended, leading to her release. Yesterday, she received bail in another pending case. Gauhar Ali Khan, chairman of Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf Party, confirmed her release and stated that she was on her way to her residence in Islamabad. He added, Bushra Bibi was jailed to pressure Imran Khan. We thank God for her release and congratulate all PTI supporters. Imran Khan remains in jail and PTI supporters continue to rally for his release and the upcoming elections. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Lionel Messi, playing for Inter Miami, earned more than the entire payrolls of 22 Major League Soccer teams, according to the MLS Players Association's latest salary update. Messi's base salary was $12 million, with total compensation reaching $20.4 million. These numbers were the same as the May update and cover Messi's MLS contract, which runs through 2025, including bonuses and agent fees. Messi also reportedly earns about $50 million from the league's deal with Apple TV. Inter Miami had the highest payroll in the league at $41.7 million, double most teams. Only Toronto, Los Angeles FC, LA Galaxy, and Nashville came close in payroll size. Sergio Busquets, Messi's teammate, was the second highest earner at $8.5 million. Toronto's Lorenzo followed with $7.5 million in salary. The overall average MLS salary increased by 9.7% in the past year, with the median salary now at $308,375. Spanish police arrested 4 males on October 14th and 15th for inciting an online hate campaign against Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr. before last month's derby against Atletico Madrid. The campaign, which spread on social media before the September 29 match, urged Atletico fans to gather at the Metropolitano Stadium and shout racist insults at a Real Madrid player believed to be Vinicius. Fans were also encouraged to wear masks to avoid being identified, police said in a statement. The investigation started earlier this month after La Liga filed 3 complaints. The police noted that more arrests might follow as the investigation is ongoing. Vinicius has been subjected to racist abuse multiple times since joining Real Madrid in 2018. In January 2023, a dark-skinned effigy wearing his shirt was found hanging from a bridge near the club's training ground. 4 Atletico Madrid fans were later charged over that incident. The recent Madrid derby was interrupted for 15 minutes after objects, including lighters, were thrown onto the field. The match ended 1-1. We'll be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,560.73. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 33.51 points or 0.17%. Tokyo stock close price is 38,143.29. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 38.43 points or 0.10%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,280.26. The Shanghai index is decreased by 22.54 points or 0.68%. Hong Kong stock close price is 20,489.62. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 270.53 points or 1.30%. Bombay stock close price is 80,065.16. The Sensex index is decreased by 16.82 points or 0.02%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Harris gains strong support among young women, poll shows. Kamala Harris launches new ad to win support from black men in Philadelphia. Trump attacks John Kelly after being called a fascist. Harris praises comments. Over 200 health experts warn Trump has malignant narcissism in open letter. Mayor Adams honors New York Liberty with key to the city after historic WNBA championship win. Governor Hochul announces 23 million sewer upgrade project in Tivoli. "46 people hospitalized for food poisoning after workplace meal in Maryland." Venezuelan opposition leaders honored with EU's top human rights award. Putin avoids denying North Korea sent soldiers to Russia amid the Ukraine conflict. Imran Khan's wife Bushra Bibi released from prison after 9 months. Lionel Messi's salary in Miami surpassed 22 MLS teams' entire payrolls. And 4 arrested over racist abuse targeting Vinicius before Madrid derby. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all LED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jadoo TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BT Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.